10 games to go, 10 massive games, and they don't get too much bigger than this for Salford City. Away at Brackley Town today, down at St James's Park. I'm Will Moorcroft, alongside me I've got Jack Glennon, and after last week, definitely looking for a response this afternoon.
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt about it. I mean, they'll be looking for a response from that, and just sort of a response from the last couple of weeks. Those who are in the team today will be looking to make a mark and get their names on the team sheet for these last 9 games after today. I think really any game is, like the 6 pointers as you call them, and it's quite interesting to see teams that are down in sort of 9th and 10th place are still within. I still have a big chance of making the playoffs. Only sort of 9-10 points off, and with 10 games to go, or 9 games after today, you got every chance, and you might as well try and push up as high as you can.
Pushing up at the moment, James Clifton for Brackley, tries to slip the ball through the middle. Really Priestley gets it half clear. Brad Barnes loses out to James Armstrong. Armstrong goes to curling shot into palms to Jay Lynch. Well saved and watched by the Salford keeper. It's Laurie Walker. You can't really miss him in that bright green as the goalkeeper's wearing. Jay Lynch in purple, his opposite number. Looking for clean sheets this afternoon. Ball's loose in the middle, shot comes in low, Jay Lynch tips it over the bar. It's a good shot coming in from, can't see who that was, from Brackley on the edge of the area. Again, didn't have much space, but he worked it well, got plenty of power and plenty of dip as well. Box here, Scott Burton squares the ball over, it's saved by Laurie Walker and cleared out this near side by Brackley. And Alice Gudger gets a boot clear on it. Glenn Walker loses out to David Norris, though. Norris a clever ball over the top to Jordan Hume on the right hand side. He goes for it himself. Jordan Hume was narrowly over the bar, quite an awkward angle, but he did well to get it towards goal, get the turn. It wasn't a bad effort in the end. Walker with the corner towards the goal, punch clear by Jay Lynch. It's near post, picked up by Shane Byrne though, plays out to Glenn Walker. Up against Mike Phoenix, doing his defensive shift at the moment. He does squirm across in again to near post. Jay Lynch came and claimed that one really well. He's going to look set. Salford on the counter. Josh Hines onside here, one-on-one with the keeper. Hines top of the box, tries to place it, but Laurie Walker was quickly off his line, blocked that one, and Brackley get it clear, brought down, and they're now looking to break themselves. Hempens all up against Priestley. Priestley brings him down. Referee says he's got the ball. Priestley recovers, back on his feet. Plays back to Nottingham. Nottingham should clear that back up field again. But going back to that chance, Josh will be disappointed.
I've been more happy with the effort and the chances created in this first half compared to sort of last week, where we did seem to struggle.
Sliced by O'Halloran, headed clear by Billy Priestley as far as Clifton, but he's dispossessed by Scott Burton on the left-hand side. Burton plays the ball down the line looking for Phoenix, who does pick it up. Flag's gone up offside against Phoenix. That must have been a tight call there. It's good finish from, was that Jordan or David Norris who put it into the far post, but it's not going to count. I think I might be right in thinking that Clifton was at Nuneaton at the start of the season. I think that's where I remember his name from. But it's another great ball over to the left-hand side, out to Glenn Walker. Takes it down towards the corner up against Michael Nottingham, now the winger. Maybe one last chance of this half for Brackley. Walker's good footwork, he brings it back and squares it across to Shane Byrne. Byrne now down the channel into Walker, he keeps it in on the byline. Walker now plays it back. Adam Walker onto his left foot, goes and tries to place the shot. I think he was going for the cross back into middle. He's just got underneath it, and again it's rising for a very tight angle. He'd have been lucky to score from that one, but it's over the bar. Referee does blow his whistle for half time. It is the last action of the half. Just interestingly, I think you pointed over at Pooley sitting up on the gantry where we were saying, should we go and sit there? I think he's actually got Ryan's coat on as well. Just getting a little bit chilly sitting on the bench for him.
Yeah, I mean,
we'll be serious. He's desperate to get back in, isn't he?
He is, and I think, as we were talking to him on the way down, you could sense just his frustration at being injured. He is one of those players who just wants to play football, and especially when it's sort of like a niggly injury like he's got that's, it keeps popping up every so often. It's just, you can sense he's so frustrated.
Armstrong on the break on the right hand side here. He's beaten O'Halloran, still going Armstrong towards the box. Simon Grant comes across, he cuts inside Armstrong, plays it into the middle. It was a loose ball, he's claiming for a penalty. He's never going to get that one. And Salford clear it. Gareth Dean heads it back forward, picked up by Clifton. Clifton now in the right hand position, curls a lovely ball into the box, headed clear by Nottingham as far as Glenn Walker. Walker with the low shot, blocked well by Billy Priestley there, coming out from goal. And it's picked up by Adam Walker this time on the left hand side. He goes past his man. Priestley Priestley is getting back to try and block the cross. He does so at the expense of third for Brackley, but a couple of big chances there. Salford left exposed at the back. Glenn Walker with the ball out to the right hand side to Clifton. I don't know what the break was for there. I saw the referee having a word with Kevin Wilkin, the Brackley manager. Moyo headed ball into middle, cleared by Brad Barnes, picked up by Hine on the right hand side. Lovely ball over the top for my Phoenix. Phoenix brings it down on the edge of the box, working his way in towards byline now, drags it across. It's challenging from Alex Gudger, corner for Salford. It's a well worked move and a good break there. Norris looking to get a better corner in this time. Chips it in, good one towards far post. It's headed on by Brackley, headed over off the bar. Nottingham stabs it in from close range and Salford take the lead after 56 minutes. 10 minutes gone here in the second half, and Michael Nottingham with his 7th goal of the season puts the Ammies in front. Scrappy, but you'll take it. Just want to be wary of his Brackley's record coming from behind. They've done it quite a few times against the big teams as well. Drew 1-1 at Chorley, 2-2 against Darlington. They were twice behind there. Won 3-1 at Halifax. They won 2-1 against Harrogate. Drew 2-2 at Nuneaton and drew 1-1 against Altrincham. So they're not too afraid of going behind. Just be interested to see the response. As of yet, it's not really been too much, but I'm sure as the game goes on.
Yeah, I mean, obviously.
Looking to get in here, there it is, Moyo in on goal now at the moment. Nottingham's got a cross, and coming in there was, I think, Brad Barnes slides in it ahead of Jay Lynch to take that ball away. Wasn't too sure about if Lynch was going to get there, and well, curse the commentator nearly. Michael Nottingham, will his goal prove to be the one that's the difference between the sides this afternoon? As it stands, Salford are winning 1-0 due to it. However scrappy it was, they'll take it. I'm sure it'll be pretty happy.
Yeah, I think so. You know, if we're talking man of the match performances, there's not been like an unbelievable performance from any player, but there's 2 mentions, and that's a foul. Surely, you can't really give up. That's strange. Brad Barnes, to me, kind of a captain's performance in a way. He's putting a really, really good shift in that defensive midfield. On
the edge of the box, Shane Byrne looking to line up. He rolls it in instead. Simon Grant gets the inception in. Mixes lines with Richie Allen. And Brackley win it back. Glenn Walker now in the middle of the pitch. Plays it out to the left-hand side to Nunlove. Nunlove now into the box. Moyo. Moyo pulls it across. Blocked by Brad Barnes. Gets it clear. And quite rightly so, I agree. Man of the match by a good distance.
My other recommendation was actually going to be Simon Grant. The actual skipper. It was a really tough battle this afternoon against Moyo, and he's done really, really well. So with how physical Moyo has been, he's dealt with it quite well.
Byrne again charging forward and marks here into the box. Comes to Michael Nottingham. Shouts for a penalty by Brackley. Ball comes back in. Referee not interested. Craig King brings it down and gets it clear. Not too sure what happened there. I've got a stanchion in the way, but the ball comes to Josh Hine on the right side. Richie Allen making a run down the middle. Hyde just needs to look up and pick out. Craig King's free at the far post. Hyde just needs to pick him out. He's dispossessed eventually by Gareth Dean. That battle's still going. I think Dean did well there not to foul Hyde. And now he's trying to get his team back into it. Over the halfway line now. Gareth Dean plays the ball in Shane Byrne. Touch out to the right-hand side. Lays it off to Armson. Armson now back into the middle, back to the outside, onto his right boots. He's got Miles ahead of him. Being harassed by Brad Barnes, still going with it though. Jimmy Armson cuts through towards the byline. Jay Lynch comes out, he's taken out by Armson just on the follow up there, so I think it's going to be a free kick for Salford. I think just on his way through he caught him, and we're into the last minute and this could be the end of the game. Michael Nottingham does so, headed clear by Jordan Goff into the middle, brought down by Shane Byrne, still playing here obviously. Byrne out to Glenn Walker on the left hand side, cuts inside of his man almost into Richie Allen, but he does well to turn back and play it back to Gareth Dean. Dean with the ball forward, the referee does blow his whistle, and Salford City about to winning ways after 1-0 here at Brackley Town. Michael Nottingham with a decisive goal in the 57th minute. It was a scrappy one from a corner, but any goal will count. And well, we said we'll take a 1-0 before the game, and that's exactly what we've got.